Shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hold on. Check.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Super one.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Goff on 3rd down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Goff throwing complete to Kupp. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, Delta.
Let's go.
Hey, kill.
Mike 55. Let's go, G.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, let's get
17.
Get ready. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37.
It's our time.
On first down, it's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by J.J. Watt. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, 5.
3rd and long. It's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Hey, let's get there.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Nickel Roby brings him down. On 2nd and 7, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check tight.
Super.
41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Out of the gun. Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Rush in. Rush in.
Motion, 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 motion.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Motion, man.
Hey, check Mike 30.
Hey, orbit.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike.
Set.
A shotgun snap for goal. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Higbee. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit, and put some points on the board on this one.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Faking the give, now Watson. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hustle, hustle.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and the ball comes out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
D-line, get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
41's the mic.
Value 1.
Check pass. Check pass.
Turbo left.
From the gun, here's Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Sponge.
Shell.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it from here. You kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next. Slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Texans 1st down.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And down to the 19-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Texans.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
4 down.
You mine. And we're going 30.
Hey, exit.
Mike 37. All day, baby, all day. And we're going 37's the Mike.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it in, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff. As the 1st half is winding down, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a drive.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay,
oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Early, now Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? He needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Cornell.
Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Now it's gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 32 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
180.
Baby. It's game, baby.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check 24. Check 24.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Fresno. Maverick.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about the Chargers?
Pretender.
AFC North, the Steelers.
Contender because the AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South, Jacksonville.
Pretender. Houston now in control.
Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dante Fowler, his 2nd sack of the night. To try again after the sack. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 3rd and long. It's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Watson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You go tight. You got tight.
General West.
Again they run with Gurley. Space to maneuver at the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Mike 5-4.
Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Watson off play action. Flush to his right. He's got Fuller. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They go to Johnson again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans cut into that lead. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. You better alert. You better be afraid of me.
A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
He's crashing.
Horrible.
Switch.
Check out.
Here's Gurley. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Yeah, baby.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple.
Hey, zoom.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
White 20.
Check 55 to Mike.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check 13.
Left 20.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
We're good.
There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Double dog.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. J.J. Watt. And this Texans defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Corey Littleton, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And the pressure gets to him again. Dante Fowler. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
X3. 218. Chopper.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry down for Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All day, every day. All day, every day.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.